welcome back to another story time. I'm Miss Bridget from the South Butler Community Library, and we're going to have a lot of fun today. Let's get started with our hello song. Wave your hands. My hands say hello, my hands say hello. When I see all my friends, my hands say hello. How about next we do our head? Nod your head. My head says hello, my head says hello. When I see all my friends, my head says hello. And let's do our shoulders. Ready? Shrug those shoulders. My shoulders say hello, my shoulders say hello. When I see all my friends, my shoulders say hello. Make sure you say hello to me down in the comments. I'd love to say hi. Let's get started with our yoga. Ready? Stretch up tall. Tall as a tree. Wide as a house. Thin as a pin. And small as a mouse. Let's do it again. Tall as a tree. Wide as a house. Thin as a pin. And small as a mouse. Here we go for our last time. Tall as a tree. Wide as a house. Thin as a pin. And small as a mouse. Our theme for summer reading this week is called Common Threads. Do you know that everybody has things in common, things that are the same? Even though we're all different people and we might like different things, we all have things that are the same about us. And one of those things is our houses. We all have to have a home, don't we? Somewhere to live. So in today's story time, we're going to be talking about a lot of different houses. Let's start with a finger play about a house. Are you ready? Here is a house built up high. Can you make a roof? Make a roof with your hands. With two big chimneys reaching for the sky. Can you reach up tall? Put your two chimneys up. Here is a window. Here is a door. Open the door. If we look inside, there's a mouse on the floor. Let's try it again. Here is a house built up high with two big chimneys reaching for the sky. Here is a window and here is a door. If we look inside, there's a mouse on the floor. Here's another fun finger play about houses. Everybody needs a house, even animals, right? So this one has some animal houses in it too. It goes like this. Here is a nest for robin. Here is a hive for bees. Here is a hole for bunny. And here is a house for me. Let's do it again. Ready? Here is a nest for robin. Here is a hive for bees. Here is a hole for bunny. And here is a house for me. All right, last time. Here we go. Make your nest. Here is a nest for robin. Here is a hive for bees. Here is a hole for bunny. And here is a house for me. Everyone's home is different, aren't they? But if you could build any house you would want, what would you put inside your home? In our story today, we have a little boy who's going to build his own house, and this is what he would put inside. It's called If I Built a House, and it's by Chris Van Dusen. Jack, in the backyard, said to his mother, "This house is okay, but it's like any other. It's boxy and boring and basically bland. It's nothing at all like the house I have planned." It looks like he's drawing some plans for a house. "My house will be different. It can't be the norm. I'll think about traffic flow, function, and form. Oh, it may include shapes like a tower or dome, but I'll focus on what makes building a home. It's the rooms on the inside that make it unique. So step through the door and let's take a peek." We'll start with the basics right off the bat. Check out my all-in-one kitchen, oh Matt! You don't have to cook and you don't have to clean. It's done by a space-age robotic machine. It makes all the meals and the food is delish. Then it washes and puts away every last dish. I think I'd like that in my house. The living room's next. It's fun. Come on in. The chairs and the table and sofa all spin. And trampolines lead to a giant ball pit. It's a pretty neat room, you have to admit. Would that be neat to have a ball pit in your living room? Now look in the bathroom. No shower, no tub. Instead, take a ride on my Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. Just step on the belt and it washes you clean, even the places that you've never seen. And here is my bedroom, way up in the sky, on top of a tower 200 feet high. With glass all around, just check out the view. A bed in a tower? Now that's something new. The rooms we walked through just moments before are the kinds that you'll find in any decor. But if I build a house, I'd add a few more. So hop on the slide, it's time to explore. You know how I constantly like to create? Well, this is my art room, isn't it great? You draw on the wall, don't worry, it's cool. Hung way up high on a giant spool is a huge roll of paper that hangs to the floor. Just draw till you're done. Then pull down some more. Next comes my flying room. See how it's tall? It's empty except for a switch on the wall. Just turn off the switch and you'll float off the ground. Then flap like a bird and fly all around. Isn't it nice to be up in the air? A room without gravity, that's pretty rare. This is my racetrack room. Step right inside. It's less like a room and more like a ride. It features a racetrack that loops all around with super fast go-karts that don't make a sound. You fly and you flip and you zip and you zoom. You have to admit, it's a wonderful room. That does look pretty fun to me. A room filled with water? Now that's something new. But if I build a house, that's just what I do. This is my fish tank room. Ain't it a sight? Don't worry, they're friendly. The critters won't bite. Just strap on an air mask to swim with the fishes. Now this is a room that every kid wishes. Of course, I've been saving the best room for last. And literally speaking, this room is a blast. So welcome, sit down. I'll seal up the hatches. This plexiglass playroom completely detaches. You fly it around. Why, it even has jets. For me, this room is as good as it gets. It even has a rocket. My house will be nifty. My house will be neat. My house will stand out as the best on the street. Daringly bold, yet exquisitely fine, a must-see example of modern design. My house will be hailed as refreshingly new. If I build a house, that's just what I'd do. His mom's looking at his plans. He had a whole bunch of cool ideas for his house, didn't he? What would you do if you could build your own house? What kind of room would you add? For our next song, we are going to be pretending to be in a house, and we're going to go in and out the different doors. It goes like this. We're going to step forward and backwards. Ready? Go in and out the front door. Go in and out the front door. Go in and out the front door. Then make a doorbell sound. Ding dong. Let me hear you say ding dong. Now we're going to jump in and out the back door. Here we go. Jump in and out the back door. Jump in and out the back door. Jump in and out the back door. And then touch the ground. Now we're going to slide in and out the side door. Ready? Slide in and out the side door. Slide in and out the side door. Slide in and out the side door. And then I'll turn around. Now we're going to try and put all three together. We're going to step in and out the front door. We're going to jump in and out the back door. And we're going to slide in and out the side door. Okay, let's try to do all three. Here we go. Step in and out first. Ready? Step in and out the front door. Jump in and out the back door. Slide in and out the side door. And then you sit right down. Let's try all three together again. Ready? Let's start with stepping forward. Step in and out the front door. Jump in and out the back door. Slide in and out the side door. And then we sit right down. Good job! For our craft today, we're going to be making paper bag houses. And you can design your house to be whatever you want. Maybe it's your dream house and has things that your real house doesn't. Or maybe you want to make it look like your real house, which is what I'm going to do today. The materials you need are a paper bag, some construction paper, markers, a glue stick, scissors, and a stapler. So let's get started. I'm going to start by making sure the open end is my top, okay? And I think I'm going to make my door out of red paper because I have a red door on my house. And you know what? I'm going to make it so it opens. So I'm going to cut a rectangle. And then I am going to fold a little flap. Do you see how I folded a little piece right there? And I'm going to glue it on that piece so that my door can open and close. But first, I think I'm going to add a doorknob. And my house at home, I have a little window. It's like an arch window, like this. Like that. So there's my door. I'm going to glue that on. There we go. I have my door. And now I have some windows on my house. So I'm going to take my blue paper and I'm going to cut some smaller rectangles out. I think maybe I will do 2. And then I'm going to add some detail in the middle. So it looks like a window. There's my 2 windows. Let's glue those on. How's my house looking so far? Pretty good? The last thing I'm going to add are 2 bushes by my door. So I'm going to take my green paper and cut out 2 cloud shapes so they look like bushes. So I have 1 bush, and now I'll make the other one. All right, so I have my 2 bushes, and now I'm going to glue them on. When you're gluing, you want to make sure you get to the very edge so it doesn't come off. And I'm going to put 1 on this side and 1 on the other side. There's my house. And now you need to stuff it with something so it stands up. So I have some old plastic bags I'm going to reuse to make it stand up. And then I'm going to put my roof on. I'm going to make my roof, let's see, I think I'll do black for my roof. I'm going to fold it down on the top. And then I'll take my roof piece and fold it in half right over the top of the bag. And then we'll staple our roof on top. There we go. Oh, he's a little crooked. You know what? That's okay. I'm going to fix him. I don't want him to be that crooked. Let's see, maybe I should look at what I'm stapling, huh? There we go. That looks a little better. And there's my house. If you make a paper bag house, could you show me a picture in the comments? I'd love to see what yours looks like. Thanks for coming to Storytime this week. I enjoyed reading books and singing songs with you and making our craft. I hope you'll join me next week for our story time when we'll be talking about a new twist on an old tale. So let's sing our goodbye song. Wave your hands. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.